And last but not least, other. This year we're gonna have a lot of interesting stuff. Transformers 3. I know we talked about it earlier. Guess what Vanderbilt is?
Huh.
Vanderbilt is the company that makes the truck for the Transformers movie. That
Really?
is Optimus Prime.
I've heard
They are going to be releasing that truck that you can legally own. All you need is a trucking license. And,
So what?
you
This is
can
going to
drive
be the new Land Rover or something?
Apparently, okay, for the people who can afford it, you can buy Optimus Prime.
For the people that we afford, that can afford it, we salute those that for which we are about to die.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be running over us when thinking, you know, ah, Optimus, let's get him.
I will give you credit for it. You will have the coolest vehicle at any anime con or video game con or any convention you go to.
This is going to be ridiculous because we're going to see just a bunch of Optimus Primes running around everywhere.
Pretty
We're
much.
going to see Optimus Prime going this way, that way, especially here in Miami where we're based. It's going to be ridiculous, especially over in Coral Gables. Where in the world are you going to park that thing?
I want to know.
Not your pool. I mean, that's.
I'm curious to know what they're going to do with the trailer. Does it transform?
No, you don't have the trailer.
You don't get the trailer.
You don't get the trailer.
You just get the cabin.
Well, that's a cheap little.
Seriously.
Well, here's the
Either
thing,
way,
though.
let's toss in our vote, shall we?
I would give it a meh
Uh-huh.
because, you know, you need a lot of money to buy this thing. You need a trucker's license, which is really hard to do. You have to be like certified by the state, all this thing. But I'm pushing it to fail because it does not transform.
I'm giving it an epic fail because who the hell, aside from truckers, can drive these things? And not even truckers can afford them. No trucking company is going to buy an Optimus Prime truck.
A fleet of them.
Truckers earn a lot of money, and some truckers really do trick out their truck a lot. Like I've seen some,
Especially in
really
Japan.
trucks.
But this is America. We don't.
Here in America, people trick out their trucks.
They do?
I believe that. But
Imagine these people live in their trucks. Either way, I'm going to end up giving this an epic fail because I think this is just ridiculous.
It is. Two epic fails and a fail, so I think this is a
Epic fail.
off the bat.
All right, we're having an incident in Tokyo. The governor of Tokyo decided to pass a restriction on all things such as yaoi yuri and shota, anything included in that category of material that
Hentai, pretty much.
basically all
any
material that
adult manga materials in this sense
will be considered illegal in the city of Tokyo. Now, what this means for us as geeks, I'm not really sure because it's not being banned throughout Japan, just in Tokyo apparently for the moment. But people are thinking that they actually might up the ante because the new governor of Tokyo really does not like manga in general.
Which is a strange thing considering manga is such a huge cultural presence in Japanese Japanese life.
Manga itself, yes, but then again, when you look at hentai is its own little category.
Apparently, this guy just doesn't like much of anything. You know, he doesn't like. He's arachnophobic, homophobic, and he doesn't like general things. He is white America.
Well, Governor-elect Scrooge, I personally think that your new restrictions are fail. This is a little ridiculous considering, I understand, you know, we can't say, oh, freedom of the press. I don't really know the laws of Japan.
Well, they pretty much said the same. It's just, if they feel it's harmful, they can ban it.
The issue is already in Japan, they censor certain body parts or have to be censored.
Yeah.
Anything published in Japan.
It's like a little black line though, isn't it?
It's not. It's either a black line or it's just completely fuzzed out, however it is. But I'm considering this an epic fail because it's just ridiculous.
I'm considering an epic fail because of the fact that I know what ramifications will happen.
All right.
Like, if it goes through, guess what? We're gonna have a lot of American fangirls making their own hentai. That's already bad enough as it is.
There are some actually good artists in America, but the majority that will create these things.
That's you know.
Shut up.
Okay.
Either way.
I read it because it's hilarious.
So pretty much it's a fail?
Epic fail.
Fail.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. These new bans that are being passed, epic fail.
Epic fail.
A big one that was passed in 2010 and it's going to take effect this year is net neutrality. Net neutrality is a big thing. I gotta explain it because it's really hard.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are saying, what is net neutrality and things like that.
Well, go ahead and explain net neutrality.
Net neutrality essentially is, let's say if you have a certain service provider.
Let's say I have AT&T at the moment.
Let's say you have AT&T.
Alright.
They can choose to block you out from going on 4chan.
So basically, me having AT&T service provider, I want to go on to Google Maps.
You can't do that!
I won't be able to.
You'll have to use AT&T Maps because their service provider says, no, we want you to use this. A service provider or any internet provider will block you off from certain websites because they think it's going to not work for you. So because of that, you're restricted on where you can go on a website.
Let's say that I wanted to go to some. Let's say I know of a place where I can like mega videos.
Right.
Mega Videos. I want to go on to Mega Videos, and I have like Verizon Wireless or insert other service provider.
They'll
here.
tell you cannot. You can only go on YouTube.
So like Pirate Bay and all these other things that
Well, Pirate Bay is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. That's
So
probably gonna be
basically,
affected by this.
anything that is already considered semi-illegal, but people like to actually go on and look at, they'll actually be able to just block the sites altogether.
Very possible.
Pretty much.
Very possible.
And the thing is that one of the big things is if someone wants to complain about a website, they can complain to the internet service provider, and after a certain amount of complaints, the internet service provider can block it out. Essentially,
So
they will
basically-
block out websites at their own will. It's not your choosing; it's your provider's choosing.
I've actually heard that with some websites, the way that they're going to actually make it more so legal is that instead of completely blocking websites, they're going to slow down the load times for those websites. They can do that.
They can.
So they're going to choose, like for example, if you're using some Yahoo service or Yahoo sponsored service, if you try to go to Google, it'll probably take twice as long to
So
load
hold on, let me ask you this. What is the site that we use to post on our, what is the website that we actually have?
WordPress.com.
WordPress? WordPress.com. So AT&T could say, you can't look at anything on WordPress anymore.
And we would be screwed.
And we
would be.
Alright, that's interesting.
That's a big
I'm
thing.
gonna consider this an epic fail. This is ridiculous. We're being
It is.
restricted on all fronts.
Epic fail.
It is an epic fail, and I feel bad because there are all of a sudden out of nowhere we're restricted on so many things we can do. I mean,
This is getting ridiculous. What's happening here?
Mhm.
By the way, Charlie, what do you think?
No, I agree. Epic fail.
Epic fail?
epic fail off the board, net neutrality. The big thing with net neutrality also, the law sites that will most likely be blocked. One of them will be Wiki-leaks, and Wiki-leaks was a big thing because last year Julian Assange got arrested. For an unrelated crime, but a lot of that's going to be going into trial this year. A lot of that's going to be up in
unrelated
courts
crime.
this year.
Completely.
But the whole WikiLeaks thing is going
a
to be
13, like some 7-year-old unrelated crime.
Yeah, but this year, a lot of those things are going to be going to court. Not just that, but also WikiLeaks itself, like what's going to happen with that.
Honestly,
Obviously, it's a big up in the air thing.
whatever happens to WikiLeaks, I don't think we even really categorize it. It's in its own like what WTF category there, because you have this small group of whistleblowers who have come across a huge gold mine of information, and now they've released it all to the public. I'm not going to try and go into details with all of it, but in the end, it's
a big
pretty
deal.
big. Everybody that they had services that they were purchasing services from PayPal to Amazon to even Bank of America, has cut them off completely.
Yeah, you can't even, if you have any one of those things, you try to donate money to WikiLeaks, your check will bounce,
Well,
pretty much.
And actually, they have had people that have been locked out of their accounts for attempting to
Yeah.
donate to
Yeah.
WikiLeaks. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I understand trying to restrict WikiLeaks because you don't agree with them, but to restrict people from donating to something that they want to believe in, this is just getting really ridiculous.
That's
It's getting really
So
bad.
either way, what's your vote on the whole WikiLeaks thing?
Here's the thing, because that whole category is such a great topic. You can't say epic fail, and you can't say epic win, and you can't even say meh. This is more meh with a question mark, not even on this list, unfortunately. It's going to be a big thing that we know is going to change, obviously, this year.
Yeah.
And it can go anywhere.
I want to say epic one.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is a ridiculous tongue-tying event because we're not even sure exactly how to take this. So for the moment, for WikiLeaks, we're gonna say we want to see what happens. That's all we really can say.
There's nothing more to it.
Yeah.
Our next topic is going to be the new Nintendo 3DS.
3DS. This is a product that I'm excited about because first of all, it is 3D without the glasses, which I'm happy about. You go ahead and nowadays, if you buy a TV, you have to have the glasses on with you all the time. Every time you're staring at that thing, and it gets really annoying.
Only for certain channels that actually have it already.
Exactly, that as well. When you have the 3DS, you literally hold it and it is already 3D. Granted, if you tilt it or you're holding it the wrong way, supposedly it will go flat. But I think that either way it has potential.
This is just really amazing, don't you agree? The fact that we can actually have handheld 3D devices now without having to wear these awkward glasses that make everyone look sort of like,
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I like this a lot because I just like the way it's advancing. And I'm going to give this a win just because I'm so excited.
I'm happy about it because it has amazing potential, and people have argued against me about it, but in all honesty, it does have amazing potential. Even if somebody doesn't want to make a 3D graphics game, that system, that handheld system alone, has the power to play some amazing games because they can reuse that power from where, instead of using it in where graphic processing
So
would
basically
be.
taking the processing power that they have to make things 3D and using it on 2D games to make them look really nice, like what they have with the PSP at the moment.
Exactly, either that or just make better games, games that weren't
Longer.
possible, longer games, stuff that wasn't possible before with just the 3D.
It's now opened up
with just
so
the-
many new doors, right?
Yeah, with the DS technology.
Aaron?
I
Seriously?
disagree actually.
My.
I
Alright.
really do. Because at the end of the day, I know it's a different DS. I know it's in 3D. And you know, I can understand what the potential is with it. The problem is it's another DS. We already went through how many DSs in the past few years. Now it's just another update for the DS. You know, we had the bigger DS, then we had the DS Lite, the DSi, and now the 3DS. You know, you're dead.
It's
to
not
me.
just-
You're dead to me.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's not just that.
You're dead to
It's also the fact that at the end of the day, the whole 3D gaming thing is going to be its own thing. Like, you know, it all depends on the games that come out with it. It really does.
I hear Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, what's your vote? Dead Space.
I want to say fail because I think it might be
Fail?
the next Virtual Boy.
Fail and 2 wins. Does that make it a low win or a high meh?
We're going to ignore that, we're just going to call it a win. Anyways.
I want to say,
I
let's
feel more
just say
comfortable
low
just
win.
calling it a high win.
Really, a high win? You're
No,
just
fine, I'll make it a high meh.
I'll give you guys a low win.
Fine.
A low
I'll
Thank
give you
you.
guys a low win.
3DS,
Low
low
win,
win.
sadly. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
either way.
Alright.
That's it for
That's
other. Thank you so much for watching us.
Now tune in at the end of the year so we can have our new verdicts on what else has happened this year.
We'll re-review everything that we're talking about now and actually tell you if we were right or not.
Have a happy new year, and thank you very much for checking us out again. We got nothing.
Remember, look us up at www.wegotnothing.com.
Also, don't forget to comment on anything that you disagree with us or agree with us on down below. Thanks.